Hi, I'm Ailbhe McDonagh. In this video, we're going to talk about how to really zone in on your tuning. Now that you're an intermediate player, people often ask me, how will I improve my tuning? So of course, a lot of things come into this. The balance of the hand. Am I playing with the weight right over the finger that is playing? And of course, the placement itself of the note. So what would I do if I was playing a piece? Let's imagine we're playing Old MacDonald. So I think that sounds pretty good, but a great way to practice that specifically for zoning in on my tuning is to play it slowly with the open string that is next to it. So we're going to play double stops. So we're going to play two notes. The note that I'm actually playing to play the tune and the string beside it. So in order to play the double stop, like you'll see in my double stops video, you have to imagine you're playing a string in between the A string and the D string. So here we are. So I'm waiting to see if the cello is resonating very, very well. So have a look here as I play and have a look at how the strings are resonating. I'm going to play a little bit flat. Sounds like a bagpipe. And now I'm going to get a little bit sharper in pitch. So it's a very subtle difference, but as soon as it was in tune, there was a little moment where it went zzz, sort of like zzz, but it's tiny, so I'm exaggerating that sound. So as you're playing, listen out for that moment where suddenly the resonance is fabulous. So here we are. So often when we're playing the intervals, the note that we're playing is not where we expect. It's a really helpful way to always be zoning in on the intervals and where the notes should be placed in the key. So here we are. Did you hear my B there? I had to adjust it down a little bit from where I thought it was going to be. You hope that's in tune because they're both open strings. If they're not, tune your cello first. So this is funny now. This is an octave plus a third. So here we are. Usually I would think about that F sharp a little higher. But for it to really resonate in the way we talked about, I need it to be a little lower. There are two Ds again. So you can see how subtle the difference is. But if you really want to improve your tuning playing the open string that is next to it, either above it or below it, is very, very helpful to really zone in on your playing. You don't have to play every repeated note. So for Old MacDonald, I would literally do... So there on my way back at the shift, I wasn't exact, so... We got there eventually. So I would practice that shift to make sure that when I arrive, I'm really, really nicely balanced. So that's very well in tune. The other thing to note while doing this practice is if you are playing a double stop, you have to play 50% weight on the A string and 50% weight on the D string. Otherwise, if you have a different balance in the weight, that can also affect your tuning. So don't let that become part of the practice because it distracts from the placement and the balance of the left hand. Good luck with this. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave any questions or comments below.